It was his first big political speech of the year, rebooting the NHS.
Okay.
But even as the Prime Minister was on his way to the hospital venue, Elon Musk was busy with his online personal attack, tweeting, "Starmer is complicit and in prison for Starmer."
Happy New Year.
Ben Habib to lead Reform UK, Nigel Farage backstabbed by Elon Musk, Tommy Robinson supported by Elon Musk, and Elon Musk right hook on Keir Starmer. The Reform Britain saga continues. As a proud supporter of the Reform Party, I am deeply concerned about the future of our nation and the well-being of our people, hence why I bring this to your attention. Recently, Ben Habib, former deputy leader of Reform UK, expressed his willingness to consider taking over the leadership of the party. This comes in the wake of Elon Musk's call for Nigel Farage to step down. Musk's criticism of Farage has sparked a debate. While Elon Musk's involvement has brought attention to our party, it's essential to remember that our strength lies in our commitment to the people.
Elon Musk appears to have turned on Reform UK party leader Nigel Farage, a friend, of course, of Donald Trump, who he previously supported. The billionaire posted on X, quote, "The Reform Party needs a new leader. Farage doesn't have what it takes." Bloomberg's Lizzie Burden joins me now. Why the sudden and pretty dramatic pivot then on Nigel Farage from Elon Musk, and do we care?
Musk's dramatic intervention on X, declaring that the Reform Party needs a new leader, Farage doesn't have what it takes, has stirred the political landscape. This statement comes as a blow to Nigel, who had been meeting with Musk at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago mansion alongside Reform Treasurer Nick Candy just weeks ago. The discussions had centred around the party's ground game and financing ahead of the next general election.
As you say, really is a U-turn, and it shows that Musk's becoming a headache not just to Keir Starmer but to the right wing of British politics as well. It was only days ago that Farage's Reform UK was apparently the party that could be the only one to save Britain, and Musk and Farage recently went to Mar-a-Lago. You can see
Musk's criticism appears to stem from Nigel's refusal to back calls for the release of Tommy Robinson from prison. After Musk shared a free Tommy Robinson message on X, Nigel distanced himself from the campaign, saying, "He's not what we need."
Farage had been touting this big donation by Musk to his party. But now the question is whether Musk is going to back Tommy Robinson, this far-right activist, to be the Reform UK leader. You've had Musk talking about how Tommy Robinson should be released from prison. He's in for contempt of court. Farage has distanced himself from Tommy Robinson, and we've reported that several senior politicians in the UK have been in touch with their links on the Republican right, warning them against endorsing Robinson, because they say, look, Robinson's particular hue of anti-immigrant politics just isn't supported by the mainstream right in Britain.
Farage explained that Robinson, whose real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, is in prison for contempt of court, not for fighting against grooming gangs as some might believe. This controversy has highlighted a significant divide within the party and among its supporters.
Question, because at the moment Musk has only suggested the Reform MP Rupert Lowe should succeed Farage, so it's one we'll definitely be watching this week on X.
One of the animating factors for Musk seems to be this scandal and how it's been handled at the local level, but also now by the Labour leadership and a target on the back of Keir Starmer. That's where Musk has put it, at least politically speaking, of course. This seems to be an animating factor for Musk. What has the UK government been saying about that particular scandal, how they're handling it? Have they been on the defensive?
Farage had praised the billionaire on the BBC as a hero figure, especially for the youth. Farage suggested that Musk's support made the party look cool and helped attract younger supporters. There had been speculation about a potential $100 million donation from Musk to Reform UK. But Nigel downplayed the size of any potential contribution, emphasising the value of Musk's influence in attracting young people.
Well, the reason why this historic scandal has come back to the forefront of British politics is because Labour has rejected calls for a public inquiry into it. Musk has said that Starmer's complicit.
You think you're rich because you get £700 a month, but you're not.
Our elderly pensioners, who have worked tirelessly their entire lives, deserve dignity and respect.
I went to Dewsbury winter before last, in the height of the energy prices going up, and spoke to an 84-year-old woman, worked all her life, obviously now a pensioner, and she told me that she doesn't get out of bed till midday because she didn't want to turn the heating on.
Yeah, it's awful.
And then when she did get out of bed, she had this sort of thermal jacket that she just wore all day long, so she didn't have to put the heating up very high. That's an awful position to put a pensioner in.
Yeah.
And there are just too many of those stories.
They should not have to choose between heating their homes and putting food on the table. The Reform Party stands for policies that ensure our seniors live comfortably and securely. Ben Habib's leadership could bring a renewed focus on protecting their interests. To the hard-working men and women of Britain, we hear your struggles. The cost of living continues to rise, and wages remain stagnant. The Reform Party is committed to creating a fair economy where hard work is rewarded and opportunities are abundant.
That's to save energy. Another thing is saving money. I recycle the tea bag that's been used once. Instead of throwing it away, put it back in the cup. That's another cup of tea.
And to our younger generation, the future leaders of our country, we know you face unprecedented challenges. From student debt to job insecurity, the path ahead may seem daunting. The Reform Party believes in empowering our youth with the skills and opportunities they need to thrive. Ben Habib's vision includes investing in education and innovation, ensuring a brighter future for all. Together, we can build a Britain that works for everyone, a nation where our elderly are cared for, our workers are valued, and our youth are empowered. Let's unite strive for a better tomorrow.
You hear that Elon Musk says, and I quote, reform needs a new leader. He's not up to it. Farage, blindsiding so many people. He's been called every name under the sun. I'd love your take on this afternoon, Ben Habib.
So it's no secret that, Reform UK and myself have had our differences, and they resulted in me severing my ties with the party on the 28th of November. And at the core of my differences with Nigel Farage and the party is that the party is 60% owned by Nigel. He has...
Ben Habib's potential leadership offers a chance to refocus on our core values and address the real issues facing our nation. Who will truly reform Britain? Tell us what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching.